Mary in Cincinnati asks, what are bunions? Bunions are actually a dislocation of the big toe joint. If you look at your foot, it's this joint right here. It's a very common problem and it's something that often requires surgery. But surgery can actually be prevented. Bunions are actually a dislocation of the big toe joint caused by a rolling in of the foot. As the foot rolls in and flattens, that joint separates and dislocates. And although it looks like a bump or a bony prominence, and there is some of that involved, it's really the dislocation that you're looking at. If you looked at your elbow in a shirt, it would look like this sticking out is actually an enlarged bump, but if you straighten it, there really is no bump sticking out. That's really what a bunion is. It's something that's preventable, and it's due to pronation, which is a flattening or rolling into the foot. The more you correct that pronation, the less problem you have. A lot of people think that bunions are inherited. Oftentimes you'll speak to someone, they'll say, oh, my mother had bunions and I inherited it. What you actually inherit is the dislocation, the pronation, the rolling in of the foot, or the flattening of the foot. That's what you inherit. And that same problem that causes bunions can cause problems in your hips, your low back, your knees, all sorts of things. So if you have a tendency to have bunions, even if you've had surgery to correct it, understand that you're not really fixing the underlying problem. The best thing to do to prevent bunions is to prevent the rolling in or flattening of the foot. And seeing someone who specializes in structural analysis to evaluate you and prevent that motion will not only save you the bunions, but save you arthritis in the weight-bearing joints of your foot, ankles, knees, hips, and low back as you age. This has been Dr. Pack with an Ask the Doc tip on bunions.